officially commits to pursuing climate neutrality and improving building energy efficiency. Through the American College and University President's Climate Commitment and participation in the Energy Star program, we continue our work to reduce our environmental impact and, most importantly, to educate our students about the importance of what we're going to be doing. As the fight against global warming shapes the 21st century, and I was just in the presentation, is Carol still here? It just continues to hit me. Colleges and universities really need to be in a position to exercise leadership by modeling ways to eliminate global warming emissions and providing knowledge and the educated graduates to achieve climate neutrality. Through the American College and University President's Climate Commitment, NIACC will serve as a leader through the college's efforts, as well as education of our students. As a partner with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's Energy Star program, NIACC commits to protecting the environment through energy efficiency and improving building energy efficiency by 10% or more. Through this partnership, we will strive to implement and promote energy efficiency improvements that lower energy costs and reduce the risks of global warming. The American College and University President's Climate Commitment and Energy Star partnership mark the latest efforts, and I want to kind of highlight that because NIACC really has been a leader since the early 80s in relationship to looking at saving energy. NIACC will also implement the use of environmentally friendly food service disposables on campus. Actually, it says when fall semester begins, but we've already made that changeover. We are also currently to realize energy savings through the new rec center that's right beside us, as well as a multitude of other energy efficiency savings efforts across campus. So the two initiatives that we're signing today will build upon our current efforts. We're very excited to be able to do this. I hope that this will be the beginning of some cultural shift and cultural awareness building, and that it will also serve to educate our students, because the reality for us is that I know when I look at my kids and my grandkids, that's who we're really talking about today. And I remember as a child growing up in Oregon, when I moved to Oregon in 1969, the Willamette River was so polluted that we could not go near it. And through many, many efforts and a change of culture, that river now is beautiful and clean and beaming with life. And you know, coming from Oregon, you know, it's always in our face. And I just think that, you know, part of that cultural shift is going to be important for us here as we move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and do the, you know, signing thing. And then what I'd like to do is to turn it over to Tony Pappas, who is going to be leading our sustainability efforts on campus, and he'll talk a little bit more about that. So this is our official thing, or our unofficial thing. It looks good. We'll put it in the boardroom. Now, remember my motto, be careful what you wish for. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Tony.
By signing the President's Climate Commitment, we are pledging to eliminate net greenhouse gas emissions in a reasonable period of time and in a manner which maximizes the opportunities of the college. To summarize the commitment, within 2 months, we will create institutional structures to guide development and implementation of action plans. Within 1 year, we will complete a campus-wide inventory of greenhouse gas emissions. Within 2 years, we will develop an institutional action plan to achieve climate neutrality as soon as possible and initiate 2 of a list of 7 actions to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. To facilitate the commitment, we are organizing a climate action planning committee, and that committee will be a cross-section of our campus experts, and it will be administrative, faculty, staff, and students. Some of our goals for the CAP committee will include achieving deep cuts in our greenhouse gas emissions, teaching students to understand climate change and to help solve the problem after they graduate, and setting an example and inspiring the wider community to become part of the solution. We have also committed to help improve the energy efficiency of America's commercial and industrial buildings by reducing 10% or more through the Energy Star program. And Energy Star is best known as a label for products, as part of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the Department of Energy. But the Energy Star is more than a label. It has become a powerful platform for improving our environment through energy efficiency. The potential savings are staggering. The EPA estimates that if the energy efficiency of commercial and industrial buildings were reduced by just 10%, it would reduce greenhouse gas emissions equal to those of about 30 million vehicles and a savings of about $20 billion, just 10%. I'm very excited about this challenge that we're accepting, and I really appreciate the opportunity to become part of our strategy for the development of our plans. And to be successful, it'll be a lot of hard work. It's not easy to get people to change, but we really do need to depart from past practices and business as usual concept. But our hard work will be rewarded with our energy efficiencies and providing a cleaner environment for our future. Thank you.
So I just want to thank you all for being here. I know you're here either because you're waiting to hear the industrial guys talk about green careers, or because of your interest, or maybe a little bit of both. But this for us is very, very important, and I hope all of you will serve as leaders too as we move forward. For me, this is really about stewardship. It's about stewardship of our environment and also stewardship of our resources, and our resources within the, what we do to make sure that we are doing the best that we can in relationship to the funding that comes to us. So it's kind of a double whammy for me. So with that, thank you for coming. And now at 1:15, we have